Get low in the squat, get low in the squat, get low in the squat. And swing your arms. That's not how the dance goes, but. Alright, there's my lip oil. Good morning. We're going to do the vibrational machine, the vibration shaky shake machine. Today, I am not able to walk on the treadmill because I had a laser yesterday. Good morning. Good morning, Eden. Good morning, Supersonic. Good morning, Diamante. Let's get going with our shaking, yeah? Okay. I can't do the walking today, but I can do this, which makes this thing so beneficial. I had a laser treatment on my stomach yesterday, down here, this lower half. This is the part where I have more loose skin. Good morning, Ghost. Shout out to Ghost, everybody. Yeah, thank you for watching me sleep. And thank you for watching me awake. Wakey, wakey, shaky, shaky. So yeah, I had it right on this area. Because when I had my first son, I went past my due date, and so did my belly. It went, and when I had gotten pregnant, you guys, I was under 100 pounds. I was not healthy. I was not well. I was not eating. So then I got pregnant, and my belly went way out to here. And I ended up with some loose skin right here. But the laser and this cream that I'm using, it is dramatically less. When I bent over before, I used to have enough loose skin to fill up my hand. Like, now I don't. And now it's like this little roll. It like could fill up like this. But who doesn't have a stomach roll when they bend over? Like, at least a little bit. I know some people don't, but like maybe their skin rolls. Little tiny skin roll. But I still have a healthy amount of body fat, so I'm going to have a little roll when I bend over. But that big roll of skin, it's not like that anymore. It's now minimal. My night was good. I slept well. How was your night? Hi, Emmy. I just got out of bed. And I am a grandma. And I look good for being a grandma. I don't know why I did that sound. Marcel, please don't talk to Emmy. I don't want you talking to her. We have underage people in here. They're rude. People will say the rudest things to see if they can get a reaction from you. They say I can't even tell you like the awful things they say. Like I look like the crypt keeper. I'm faking my disability. My daughter's dad didn't just die. They say I'm making that up so that people will say hi to me. Hi. I'm making it up so people say hi. I'm not going to block them, Junior, because it lowers my numbers. I just ignore them. I block them that way. If I block everyone, it'd go down to like 60 people in here, and then the algorithm stops putting me out, the YouTube algorithm goes, wait, people are leaving her chat in high numbers. Like a good percentage of people would be kicked out. Then YouTube doesn't show me to as many people. Because they're like, oh, the people we brought her left. I have a grandson. I'm using a machine, yeah. Hi, Elvis. Did you hear my knee? I'm not using a boogie board. I'm using a balance machine. Yeah, my mods take care of the chat. They know what I want removed and what I'm okay with and can just ignore. The kind of things that we remove are like really explicit, dangerous stuff like threats and things that harm the young children, like adults trying to talk to the children. That's what we remove. The stuff that matters. The rest I can ignore. Is that He-Man? Hi, He-Man. Good morning. Thank you. It's good to see you. So, He-Man, it's been a while since we were able to update you. We now ignore almost everything unless it's the things I just mentioned. Really sexual. So not like people going, ooh, big boobs, ew, gross, granny. Like those things we ignore. But if it's like somebody making threats, somebody harassing the other people in the chat, then we will time them out, you know, like, and if it's really bad, like a bad threat, then they're gone. If it's racist, they're gone. That kind of stuff. But now I ignore way more so that the chat isn't so uptight. Because when they see that we're removing it, then they see that it bothers me. And then they do it way more. So I just don't let it bother me. And then they end up like not being able to be effective. But how are you doing, He-Man? We are almost at 55K. And thank you for being here. How are you doing? I'm on a shake machine. You think I could just shake like this? Standing here? I'm freezing in the summertime in Vegas. Brr, brr, brr. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm 47. Thank you for the sub, Harper. Shout out to Darius. Everybody put some D's or W's in the chat. W's for Darius. Support our members, please. Those that support this channel, thank you. Thank you for those W's for Darius. Thank you. That's why I changed it to W. I knew someone was going to say that. So, you know, my initials aren't great either. Like if you knew what the second one was. You guys, I'm on a balance machine that shakes me. It's good for your balance. It's good for your circulation. It's good for your gastro. It's good for burning calories. I can't work out today. I can't I can't sweat today. I mean, I can't, but I'm not supposed to. Because I had a laser treatment on my stomach, and you're not supposed to get it wet for 48 hours. Which means I took a shower right before I did it, because I can't shower today, but I can shower tomorrow. I will do like a wash down of everything else, but I can't get the stomach wet. I'm on the machine currently. But I will show you guys after. I'm gonna do more of these. All right, we're gonna call that. I will show you the machine now. There it is. It has these little places for your feet. Oh no, I'm showing my feet. Oh. And yeah, it has the different speeds. It has a Bluetooth. It has places you can hook the resistance bands to, but I just use weights. But you can use resistance bands so that you could do, you know, your exercises with that. Then you could put on different level resistance bands. And with that, it's like you're lifting more weight. I took my feet off. I put them in a box. Just kidding. No more feet. Hi, Slovena. Slovena. Yes, to be a member, you do have to pay. For those who are not able to pay, I understand that. It's okay. Just the fact that you are interested in it still means something to me. I promise it does. I do remember you. I am getting my breasts removed. The implants. I will still have a lot of breasts because most of this is mine. But maybe that'll help you. No, I have a membership. The membership is you get extra pictures, you get extra videos, members only live stream, so there's no trolls. It's just the members on the channel. And they don't all come in. So sometimes it's one person on the members only live stream. Sometimes it's a few. And most of the time people watch it, the members watch it after I filmed it. Because I'm only doing like a shorter live stream. I'm thirsty too. Let's drink. Hi, Nayland. What should you wear? What's the weather like? I don't have an OnlyFans. I just woke up. I sleep every night on live stream. Unless I'm having like a night where I have too much pain. Because I don't want to have you guys watch me like tossing and turning and crying and So you guys don't see my bad days like that. You guys don't see my really bad days or bad moments. If I'm hurting and I could get on the screen, I'll get on, but I'm usually in bed and I'm like, guys, I'm sorry, I can't do makeup today, and I have to stay in bed. I can't sit on my tailbone today. But when I'm really, really bad, you guys don't see that. You guys don't see me when I'm in bed, crying, rolling around, wrestling the sheets. So that's why you guys might not know I'm as disabled as I am, because I don't show those parts. At the beach. Nice. Hi, Eliza. Hi, Tanya. Welcome back. Hi, Bora. Hi, Cheney. Is it Channy? Hello from Turkey. Battle Royale. Myrtle Beach. Nice. Never been there. I don't have an OnlyFans. Hi, Carly. I didn't want to skip you when I just read all those names. Sometimes I miss names, but if I just read like every single one and then I skip you, like I know how that would feel. Okay. Hi, Ria. Oh, 8 days. Thank you, Pawan. I like you too. Hi, Bella. Hollis? Sorry. Why'd I read that as Holly? Because there was a Holly here. And I was like, my brain told me Holly. Hollis. Hi, Brian. Hi, Becca. I ignore some because the comments are bad. And then I give it a couple seconds. So if you end up right after a bad comment, I'm sorry. Hi, Jack. Hi, Marley. Hi, Brian. Hi, Bora. Hi, Kinsley. I would prefer you guys ask me, not tell me. Hi, Char. From Georgia. Nice. Hi, the Eagle. Hi, Richie. Hi, Oh my gosh, I've been mute. When did that happen? I've been saying hi to all of you. When did that happen? Probably when I left over there. What the hell? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Mr. Click. We had 400 people in here. No wonder they left. They couldn't hear me. Damn. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ghost. Hi, Sarah. Do I like horror movies? Not really. But I'll watch them with my daughter. I will say hi to you, Hudo, the Menace. I love you too, Kelsey. You guys, for shout outs, you can become a member. I give my members shout outs. I give people that do a super chat a shout out. But I make sure I'm saying hi to all of you guys. If you guys want to make sure your comments aren't missed, if you become a member and your name is green, I'm not going to miss your comment. You know? Thank you, Ghost. Okay, that message is pinned about the memberships. Thank you, Johnson. Thank you, Evan. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Samvi. Hi, Superboy. Thank you. Does it live as... Wait, Lias? I'm sorry, I don't know your name. I'm trying to figure out whether those are L's or I's. You know, the I's look like lowercase L's. And then I can't tell. So, especially right now with the chat moving so quickly. Hi, Pandan. Thank you. There's another one. YLLL is what it looks like to me. I can't tell. Hi, Connor. Hi, Aurora. Thank you. Ash the Therian. Well, hello, Ash the Therian. You guys put A's in the chat for Ash. 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 Thank you. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate it. A's in the chat for Ash. Thank you for the donation. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you. Thank you, SK. Thank you. Thank you, Ocean, for that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for putting the A's. Hi, Brayden. I'm doing well, Aurora. How are you? Thank you. Is it Yilly? Wait. Is there a T in there? Let me see your last name. Oh my gosh. I want to get this. Rahimi? I can't see the letters right now. The I's and L's together, I can't read them, right now. I just can't make out the difference. Lias? Or is that what? Are those I's or L's? Tell me in capital letters if it's an L. If it's an I, just put the I again. But if it's an L, put like these L's so I can read it. Like type it out for me. When you guys ask me to do a 360, I feel like just spinning the camera like upside down or around that way. My color, the color of the top is red and blue. Majority of my chest is covered up. I even put a shirt underneath to cover it more than this. Well, yeah, they are. Ash the Therian, thank you. More A's in the chat, you guys. Ash said, I hope everyone has a great day. Like her comment and put A's in the chat for Ash. A's in the chat for Ash. Yeah, I'm too old for someone young, BA. But I'm not too old to live life. I'm not too old to be on YouTube. Because here I am. Thank you for the A's in the chat. Thank you, Moath. Thank you, Shaka. I am only going to talk to the people that put the A's in the chat right now. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Wildsy. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Moa. Thank you, Brooklyn. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Ashlyn. Thank you, Carson. Thank you, Typical. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Wildsy. Thank you, Eden. Thank you, Quinn. Thank you, Shaka. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Adeline. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Insaners. Thank you, Ellison. Thank you, Wildsy. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Shaka. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you, Typical. Thank you, Big Nook. Thank you, Ashlyn. Thank you, Big Bait. How are you doing, Big Nook? Hi, Big Bait. Big Fish. Hi, New Life Outdoors. Hi, Carson. Hi, Alondra. That's my daughter-in-law's name. Hi, Nickel Pickles. Hi, Ashlyn. Okay, thank you guys for the A's. I will now resume talking to everyone. Hi, Oak Forest. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Kay. Hi, Anusray. Anusray? Anusray? Sapo. Hi, Zane. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have assumed Ash. That's my fault. I have a friend named Ash, and my brain just said, meh. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, everybody, for the A's. I appreciate it. I couldn't catch all of them at the end, but I saw you guys. I saw you guys coming through big time. Thank you. Thank you for those that put the A's in the chat. It is always nice when you guys support the people that, or the Therians, that support the channel. I only sleep at night on my lives. But if you really want an answer to that question, I answered it in a short video on my channel. Feel free to check it out and let me know if you like it. It's a short video. The answer is right at the beginning of the video. I'm not going to make you wait to find the answer. It's right at the beginning. I will say hi to you, Messy the Goat. For a proper shout out, I give those to my members and people that do a Snapchat, super chat, not Snapchat. I always get that wrong. I know not everybody can do that, so I make sure and say hi to you. Like I say hi and I say your name. Like I do my best, but I try to give a special package to my members. Perks. Special perks to the members, and that's something I can do for them. When I see them, I can give them a shout out. And as you saw when Ash put the super chat, I made sure to shout Ash out and ask everybody to put A's in the chat. So that is the best way to get a shout out and to get a lot of attention. But if you can't do that, I recommend just talking to me and putting nice comments, and I will see you and you will get recognition. William. I just said I don't do shout outs unless, but I would say hi to people. Hi, Quentin. I'm not sure. There's Ash. Ash is still here. Brooke is broke. Yeah, what's wrong with being broke? Why do you think I'm on YouTube? No, I love YouTube. I love working on YouTube. It is a hobby and it's a job. It's both. I actually found a job that to me is fun. I love it. Oh, that's so nice, Les. Do you want me just to call you lesbian? Okay. I don't mind. Hi, Bailey. Hello from India. Hello, Nahib. I'm not on YouTube because of my looks. My looks don't hurt. Not saying I'm the prettiest, but there are people that find me pretty, and there's people that obviously like. There's people that don't. There's people that think I'm ugly. There's people that tell me to put this away. That's disgusting. But when I put on my makeup, people seem to like it. Some people say, you look better without your makeup. Obviously, I don't think that's true. But I like my skin better without makeup. I love my skin. I love the skin I'm in. I do have confidence even without my makeup. I just love when, like, my eyes with makeup. Thank you. I didn't style my hair yesterday. I only dried it. I blow dried it straight. I gave myself a blowout. Because I have wavy hair. But then I'm going to curl it. Curl it. My son actually has a Pokemon channel. He has a Pokemon channel on TikTok. And he has a Pokemon channel here. I will have to ask his permission if I can share it. Thank you, Ghost. I'm now going to pin that one. Undead, you're welcome to think things are lame, but you're not welcome to say it. Please be nice. This is positive only, please. My favorite Pokemon? Jigglypuff. Absolutely not, KB. Absolutely not. You now have a 10-minute timeout. You don't get to argue with Ghost. Absolutely not. If Ghost asks you to do something, there are, in this country, we have a right to say anything. However, there's also consequences to what you say. If you make a threat, what happens? You go to jail, right? You have the right to say it, but you don't have the right to say it without going to jail. Well, on this stream, we have boundaries to protect the other viewers and keep them comfortable on here. And you don't have a right to argue with my mod, ever. I ignore a lot of stuff. I ignore a lot of bullying towards me. But when you do that to my mod, you're out. That's your warning. Hi, fighter. My mods go hard for me. I'm going to go hard for my mods. Okay? I know that sounded bad. I'm going to ride for my mods. Well, that sounded bad too. Damn it. You know what I mean? Anime, I am a grandma. It looks like you're a top. I would have pegged you for a bottom. Get it? Okay. I am a grandma, Austin. I am a grandma. You guys, I get my braces on the 19th. They're not putting them on the top for obvious reasons. They are putting them on the bottom for obvious reasons. If you don't like my chest, you can go somewhere else, and then guess what? Then you no longer see them. It's like magic. If you are afraid of cleavage, you're on the wrong channel. I'm not afraid of my cleavage. I'm rather attached to my cleavage, literally. So I happen to like them. Blue and red. Thank you. Ambiorix, thank you. I'm 47. Yeah, I do have implants. Yes. But I'm taking them out. Most of this is mine. When I take my implants out, I'm still going to have a large chest. And then you guys can't say anything about them being fake. I got them done 13, 14 years ago. And yes, I can cook. I saw that. Because I wanted my stomach done. I got boobs because I wanted my stomach done. Let me tell you the story how that worked. So I went in because I had some loose skin on my stomach. And the doctor said, it's really not enough to do a tummy tuck. He said, it's minimal. I didn't think it was minimal. But to him, compared to what he's used to seeing, he said, I can give you a mini tummy tuck. And you're going to have a scar from behind one hip to behind the other. Because if you just do it from side to side, you end up with dog ears, like a flap of skin that hangs over. All this was sounding really ugly to me. A really long scar, drain bags, dog ear, this, and I'm like, And he said, we could just put a small implant in, and no one will ever care about your stomach. And I said, okay. But they were already perfect. And if I would have just gained a healthy amount of weight, they would have gotten that size bigger, or 2 sizes bigger, or 3 sizes bigger, as you see. I have since gained weight. I didn't get them this big. I got a very small implant, and then I gained weight, and my natural boobs went pew, on top of the implant. So, I'm getting the implant out, and I will still have a large chest. So, fake, 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 fake and fake, meet fake and fake. Yes. You're not hurting my feelings. You can see them plenty, Ben. Yeah, I have an olive oil face. I have big eyes, a cute little nose, decent lips, a pretty smile. Actually, beautiful eyes once I put on my makeup. And if I would just like color my eyebrows, go get my eyebrows tinted and my eyelashes tinted, You're not hurting my feelings. You're not. In fact, why don't I do olive oil cosplay? Just for that. Just to show you. I will embrace it. I will be the hottest olive oil you've seen. Willow, you should have just asked it because I miss a lot of the comments. My name is Brooke. Thank you, Marley. Hi, Anish. Hi, Ashish. Thank you, Ben. I'm taking them out because of, first of all, how people treat me. Calling me fake, calling me plastic, always constantly saying, boobies, 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 even if I wear a t-shirt. I wore a t-shirt and YouTube told me I was violating their guidelines because they could see the whole roundness of my chest. Even though I was completely covered. Just having a big chest is considered sexual. Just having it. Whether you're doing anything with it or not. Whether you're or not. It's considered sexual just to exist with them. And I don't want to be the girl that is known for the big boobs. I want to be the girl that's known for being nice. The girl with the blue eyes. The girl that, like, sits in that corner all the time when she comes here. Like, I want to be described as that. Like that really nice, pleasant girl that comes in and she talks to everybody. Like that. Not that girl with the big, oh, boobies, boobies, milkies, milkies. They're probably still going to say it because they're still going to be big, but they'll be a little less big. So I'll be a little less bothered. Hopefully. I go to therapy. Which is why I'm in a healthy mental space. Thank you, John. Actually, yesterday I was not in a healthy mental space. So I took, let's see, after I washed the dishes, I took the rest of the day off. I work all the time. I'm on here all the time. Even in my sleep. I am constantly filming. Yesterday, I took some time off, sat here in bed, and just, Hi, GQ. Thank you, Imran. How are you? Hello from Brazil. I'm doing well. How are you, Imran? Thank you, your girl, Marley. How have you been? If your mom is your therapist, if you mean that, like, literally, that's illegal, first of all. Your mom should never be your therapist. If you mean you confide in her, okay. But, like, your mom should never be your therapist. That's actually illegal if she was an actual therapist and she was practicing on you. She could lose her license. That's just the shape of my brow bones. They make my eyes look sad. They go downward like this. Yesterday I was sad. I'm not sad today. I am fine. Okay, we will not be calling names like that. You get a 24-hour timeout. This person, Hesi Sally, whatever. Hesi Sally. I'm saying whatever to my pronunciation. I can't get it right. Not to your name, okay? But to your behavior, we don't do name calling here, okay? People tell me all day, cover up, cover up, cover up, cover up. But as soon as you say cover up, whore, you're gone. Thank you. Sadie, thank you, Sadie. When people have the exclamation points, I think they're L's or I's. I'm like, yeah, I am annoying, Sasha. We don't do insults here. You're welcome to think it. Thank you, Alexander. Okay, A's in the chat for Alexander. A's in the chat for Alexander, please. A's in the chat. I'm only talking to people that put A's in the chat. A's in the chat. A's in the chat. There you go. Thank you, Jules. Thank you. Sadie, thank you. I think you meant to put an A, but I won't, in case you're playing around, I won't say hi to you. Hi, Eden. Hi, Aurora. Hi, Big Dog. Hi, Mahala. Hi, Jaren. Hi, Noah. Hi, Kay. Hi, Fear. Hi, Ghost. Hi, Funk Monk. Hi, Bubba. Hi, that one, Hispanic man. Hi, Neelan. I recognize you. I cannot read your name, though. Hi. Hi, Harder. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Cameron. Oops. Oh, no, it moved. Hi, Breath. Hi, Soft Pillow Talk. Hi, Kay. Hi, Funk Monk. Okay, thank you, everybody. You guys could go back to normal. Hi, Retro. Hi, Muhammad. Hi, Funk Monk. Hi, Kay. Hi, Aurora. Hi, Kenzeel. Hi, Habram. Hi, it's the girl Nevaeh. Hi, Hayden. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Erica. Thank you, you guys. Hi, that one Hispanic man. Funk Monk. Oscar. It's the girl Nevaeh. Funk Monk. Retro. Thank you, you guys. I really appreciate it. Hi, Avasek. Hi, Harder. It's just the shape of my brow bone. It makes me look tired or sad. It goes like this. I just woke up as well. Hi, Funk Monk. Kenzeel, Bubba. Neeland. Cameron. I'm sorry, does that say Sam? Rasta, hi. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Retro, thank you. Okay, you guys, I am falling behind, way behind in the chat. Alrighty. How are you doing, Jaren? Okay, Willow, that's fine. I meant if they are a legal therapist, they're not allowed to do that. They're not allowed to be your therapist. They need to get you a therapist. You can confide in them and they can offer you sound advice and they can make you feel better. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Yesterday, my laser tech was my therapist. As she was doing my laser, I was telling her everything. I'm like, and can you believe so, yeah, I get that point. If it's figuratively, that's fine. I'm just saying legally, if they're a legal therapist, they're not allowed to be your therapist. Fortnite or Walmart? I've never played Fortnite, but it might be better than Walmart. I can't judge it. I've never played it. Can't judge a book by its cover or its name. Fortnite. I don't have that app. Hi, Kennedy. Aaron, I'm not your bruh. I do not have an OnlyFans, you guys. Do you know that probably 20,000 people have asked me, I would be rich, and I still don't care because I'm rich in happiness. Okay, you guys, Y's in the chat, please. Y's in the chat for Yuva. Yuva. Now I can't do a Y. Y's in the chat for Yuva. I'm going to get in trouble throwing up these. I better be careful. Y's in the chat for Yuva. We'll just do Y's in the chat for Yuva. Y's in the chat for Yuva. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Big Dog. Thank you, Zia. I'm only talking to the people that put Y's right now. Y's in the chat for Yuva. Thank you, Mahala. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Retro. Thank you, Jake the Great. Thank you, Red Rock. Thanks again, Big Dog. Thank you, Malik. Thank you, Eden. Thank you, Nayland. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Brent. Thank you, Eric. I just took it back. I was trying to make a Y. You guys know I'm clearly not trying to throw up a sign. I mean, my teeth throw up gang signs all the time, but not on purpose. If you're trying to do it on purpose, I could see. But I said, I better not do this, you know, because I was trying. When the A's came in, I made an A with my fingers. When the Y came in, I made a Y with my fingers. But I realized if I keep that up, I might end up throwing up a sign, so I'm going to be careful and not do it. So I did the YMCA. Okay. You know the color of my top. It's red and blue. I think you want me to do what I did last time. I'm 47. Hi, Avasek. I'm gonna cover up my top if you keep asking me that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, they want me to go, it's red and blue, like I did earlier, but I wasn't doing it on purpose like that, and then I realized why they keep asking me. All right, William. Thank you, Ghost. I am a mom. I'm a grandmom. What's up, Maria? Raviteja? How are you doing? I'm not from Alabama. I don't know where that came from. Do you see me? Is there a reason why you asked if I'm from Alabama? Is it my accent? Do you mean you know a retired baddie when you see one? Your sentence doesn't make sense, but I'm not retired. I'm still a baddie. I'm a grandma baddie. For a grandma, I'm a baddie. Like if you put me in a line with the other grandmas, you'd say that grandma's a baddie, that grandma's a baddie, that grandma's a baddie. But I'm not retired. Thank you, Sport King. Okay, we don't do that word here. You're in a timeout. No, Tyler. No. There's a difference in being a baddie and being a... I haven't slept with anyone for 3 years. So how am I whoring it up? By sitting in a tank top? That makes me a whore? No. I'm allowed to wear whatever I want. Do you really know what that is? Do you know what that word is? It means you get paid for money. Or you sleep around. I haven't slept with anyone for 3 years. Thank you, Bowen. It's not too long. It's long, but it's not too long. I'm happy. I'm working on myself, and I am waiting for the right partner. And not for a religion, for myself. I mean, religion has it right. We're not going to discuss religion. And if you want to go get your numbers, you want to go increase your body count, go ahead. I've been there. It's not like I'm a virgin. But I haven't been with anyone in 3 years because now I'm waiting. Now I'm waiting for the right person. Does that give me back my virginity? No. But it's giving me the time to find the right person and become the right person for that right person. If I'm out there being with this person, that person, this person, by the time I maybe find the right person, I will have been through all those relationships right before that person. Then I'm thinking about, oh, how this person opened the door and how this person didn't. And this person used to treat me like that. And this person this. No, I am like becoming like more cleansed for that person. Won't change my body count, but it'll change my mentality. I think my partner will appreciate that I'm waiting, that I'm working on myself, that I'm working on my health, and that I'm not just fresh out of a relationship, thinking of that last relationship when I get with this person. I used to do that. I would get in a relationship right after the next one, and then I would be like, oh, he would never take me out to eat when someone would take me out to eat. Instead of just focusing on this person took me out to eat, I'd be thinking about this last person never did. Because it's too soon. And first of all, if that's true, don't tell the next person. Don't tell them, oh, they never did. Because then you're telling them, I'm still thinking of him. You want to be thinking about the person you're with. Habram, absolutely not okay. 30-minute timeout. Don't talk like that. No, I'm looking to become a millionaire. I am not looking for a millionaire. I'm looking to become a millionaire. If my partner happens to be a millionaire, then we'd be a good match. I am looking for someone I'm evenly yoked with. I don't want to end up with someone that has way, way, way more money than me, and then I have no financial independence. That makes it like a lopsided relationship. Now, if I had 1 million and they had 60, even that's a little imbalanced, but I could live with that because I would have my own million to where if things aren't working out, I don't feel like I'm staying with them for the money. My life isn't self-reliant on their money. Hi, Kaisen. My husband was very controlling, very club-abusive. Tried cheating on me with an 18-year-old that had 2 kids. She was a dancer at the time, and I don't judge dancers. I used to be a dancer. I'm not judging dancers. However, at the time, him and I were like church freaks. Like, nothing wrong with going to church if you go to church. We were like, like, we need to do everything right, you know? And I had I was in service work. He was going to classes in the church. We were attending church. We were constantly church, praying, reading the Bible. And then And he would tell me, he doesn't sin. He doesn't sin. And then he goes and ends up trying to get with a girl who was the age of his child. An 18-year-old dancer with 2 kids. Like, if you're going to cheat on me, at least cheat on me with, like, someone who's not 18. I think it hit me that she was a dancer when, like, he said he doesn't sin. And it hit me that she was 18. It hit me that she had 2 kids at 18. Nothing against her. She was lovely. I met her. She was lovely. But it was his actions I had an issue with. I'm not trying to outrun my reality, KB. That's why I'm not dating. So I can sit right here and deal with my reality and deal with myself. I am sitting in my present state. I'm trying to eat well, say positive things, do positive things, take care of my body the best I can as a disabled woman, trying to walk and work out and do the shaky machine and get the rest I need, the sleep I need. I'm in classes every day, you guys. I might miss one here or there, but at first, in the beginning, I was taking 3, 4, 5 classes a day for my mental, for my character, so I could become a good, solid person. I'm not outrunning anything. I am standing in it. If I was running and I would be drinking, I wouldn't be in classes, I would be sleeping with the next man to try to get over my feelings. Like, I am perfectly content being right here and being me and facing the facts and changing what I need to change about myself. Am I going to change everything about myself? No. But I'm going to change the things I need to change. Thank you, Aaron King. I do meditate. How do you know I don't, Zia? Why didn't you just ask me, do you meditate? It helps. I do meditate. Eden, you can message me on TikTok or Instagram. What am I aiming? What am I aiming for? Peace, serenity, happiness. Ultimately, a love I can keep and nurture, not destroy, not hurt, not neglect. That's fine, Carter. Charter. Chopped, Carter. Okay, Carter, you're allowed to think what you want, but on here, no bullying, no harassment, no negativity, please. If you don't like what you see, just keep it to yourself. Please. Unless it's something that I can change, please don't say anything. Hi, Avasek. Shout out to Avasek, you guys. Put some more A's in the chat for Avasek. A's in the chat for Avasek. A's in the chat. A's in the chat. A's in the chat. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, 23 on top. Thank you, Zumba. Thank you, HB. Thank you, Aaron Kings. Thank you, Kushagra. Wait, hey. Thank you, L. Thank you, HB. Thank you, Aaron Kings. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate it. That's for you, Avashek. Am I saying your name wrong? Hold on. Avasek. Sorry. Okay, so just tell me when it's a good time, Avasek, and I'll do a members only live stream. If it's not when I'm sleeping, then I could do a members only live stream and you could talk to me there without the rest of these people. And I don't mean to say these people as in like, the members are able to do private live streams, you guys. Members only live streams. So if that's something you guys are interested in, you can join the membership. But I still am on here majority of the time with those who are not members. Like, you don't have to become a member to be part of my life. Here I am sharing almost every minute with you guys, including my sleep.